我们也干酒吧，你看有酒吧没有热水，有钱呀，谁喜欢？
Recently, a viral video caught everyone's attention. It shows three well-dressed women dining late at night at a barbecue spot in Liaoning. But when it came time to pay the bill, just a little over 200 RMB or about 30 bucks, they didn't have the money. They made excuse after excuse, but the owner wasn't letting them off the hook. They tried calling male friends to bail them out, but not a single one was willing to come. The whole scene was so awkward, the onlookers were stunned. The owner said they stalled on paying by saying things like, "My phone's dead," or "I lost my wallet." When the excuses fell flat, one of the women squatting on the floor snapped, "It's not just $30, I can afford $300 meals too." Another one sitting calmly kept scrolling through her contacts, hoping to summon a bill-paying knight to rescue them, but no one answered. The owner later said, "These days guys have gotten smarter. If it's not a real relationship, they're done throwing money around." After nearly half an hour of back and forth, one of the women had to leave her ID behind as collateral to get out of the restaurant. The video went online and sparked a firestorm. One commenter joked, "Plot twist, guys are no longer 24/7 ATMs." Another teased, "Now that the simps are gone, who's going to rescue the ladies who go out for midnight snacks without their wallets?" Simp, or tiango in Chinese internet slang, refers to guys who know a girl doesn't like them but still go all in, spending money, time, and energy just to please her, with zero dignity and usually expecting nothing in return. It's a mocking term for those one-sided, unequal relationships. But behind this drama lies a bigger truth. China's once booming simp economy has officially crashed. Take Miss Yang for example. She treated her blind date like a walking wallet. During dinner, she ordered over 30,000 RMB worth of dishes, around $4,100. While she was enjoying every bite, the guy sensed something was off and quietly snuck out. Miss Yang had no choice but to max out her credit card just to pay the bill. Furious, she later went to the media to expose the story. These dishes aren't expensive. The place has even pricier ones. There's wine here that goes for over $28,000. What I ordered was just normal wine, not even the auction-level stuff. Miss Yang tearfully explained that she's a print model and believes she's quite a catch. Not long ago, a guy named Mr. Lin started chasing her hard, checking in on her daily, always asking her out. At first, she didn't care, but then she started seeing his social posts, fancy cars, expensive watches, so she thought, he might actually be my type. They started chatting more and more, and eventually Mr. Lin asked her out for dinner. Thinking he was rich, she went all out, choosing the most high-end restaurant in town. To show off her taste and test Mr. Lin's financial chops, she ordered a whole spread of luxury dishes, plus a bottle of red wine costing over $2,800. The guy didn't object when he saw the prices, in total, a $4,100 bill. During the meal, Mr. Lin seemed totally normal, laughing, chatting, playing along. By the time they were halfway through the food, Miss Yang felt totally satisfied with how he was acting. As the dinner was wrapping up, Miss Yang wasn't done yet. She said she wanted to order more dishes to go for her bestie and her little brother. That's when Mr. Lin said, "Hang on, I need to use the restroom." But what she didn't expect was that he'd never come back. She was left sitting there, fuming and helpless. She honestly didn't believe any man could be shameless enough to ditch a beautiful woman mid-date, but call after call he wouldn't pick up. As the restaurant was getting ready to close, it finally hit her. She'd been played. After the story blew up, Mr. Lin spoke to reporters. He said, "I felt scammed." She went nuts with the ordering and opened a bottle of wine that cost over $2,800. He added, "I came looking for a partner, not to fund someone's lifestyle. I let her order to be polite, thinking the bill might be, 1,000 RMB max, around $140. But she had no shame, ordering tens of thousands worth. If I hadn't bailed, I'd be seriously out of pocket." After the video went up, the comment section exploded, with almost everyone blaming Miss Yang. "You ordered the fancy food and wine, why should someone else foot the bill?" Others chimed in, "We're in the post-simp economy now. Men are waking up. Why waste money on a gold digger when you can invest in yourself instead?" The collapse of the simp economy has hit businesses the hardest. This year's Qixi Festival, basically China's Valentine's Day, was eerily quiet. No one bought flowers, no one gave gifts, no one wanted to play the role of the ever-giving simp. People weren't even interested in dating. In Sanli Twin, Beijing, bouquets of roses were seen piling up beside trash bins. Trendy restaurants that used to have 2-hour lines were now 70% empty. One jewelry livestream host screamed, "If you love her, buy her an eternal diamond ring." Meanwhile, a cold, hard comment floated by, "Simps are broke now." For years, brands have tied love to material goods, diamonds, perfume, designer bags, pushing the idea that a man's love is only real if it comes with a price tag. But now, guys just aren't buying it anymore. Hey, I think this bag looks cute. Take a look. Yeah, it's alright. And it goes with so many outfits. Miss, how much is this bag? It's 45,000 RMB. 45 grand isn't that bad, right? It's alright, so buy it for me. Buy it for you? Why would I buy it? Well, it's our first date. Shouldn't you show your sincerity with a gift? You just said it's our first blind date and you're already asking for a $6,200 bag? What kind of sincerity are you expecting? I just came here to meet you. You said it's a blind date. If we get married, I'll even give you children. Why don't you just rob me instead? You knew it was a blind date. How can you be so stingy? Then go date yourself. No one's more sincere than you are to yourself. Wow, what's your problem? Another awkward dating video recently went viral. A man and woman met up at a mall for a casual blind date, chatting, walking around. Everything seemed to be going fine, until she suddenly asked him to buy her a luxury handbag. On the first meeting, that was it. He bolted. These days, Chinese men may be burned out, may be passive, but one thing's for sure, they're done being simps. Behind the crash of the simp economy is a major shift in how men view relationships. They'd rather stay single than spend money just to win someone over. Why don't many guys want to date anymore? I'm scared to. Every time we talk, it's like, I ran out of perfume, my birthday's coming up, my rent's due, or I need new lipstick. It's like I owe her money just for talking. I'd rather stay single and at peace than get into a relationship that's all about money. Have you noticed more and more men just aren't interested in marriage anymore? Why? Because marriage isn't a home or a safe haven anymore. It's a high-risk investment. Divorce rates are nearing 40%, and those are initiated by women. For men, a breakup isn't just emotional, it's financial ruin, asset division, child support, legal fees. And when you go on blind dates, women don't ask if you're kind or trustworthy. They ask if you have a house, what your income is, what car you drive. Dating's turned into a job interview, and honestly, with time, who still wants to get married? In 2025, the dating relationship market in China is undergoing a quiet revolution. The data is clear. Men's willingness to pay for women has absolutely plummeted. In May, one major e-commerce platform reported a 48% drop in men buying gifts for women compared to last year. For high-end gifts, anything over $140, the numbers tanked more than 60%. Simp essentials like lipstick and perfume, sales were cut in half. Meanwhile, sales of fishing rods and gaming consoles, stuff men buy for themselves, soared by 120%. The love market is officially freezing over. In 2024, China logged just 6.83 million marriage registrations, the lowest in 40 years. It's mostly men walking away. A dating app survey found that 76% of male users now refuse to overspend on dates. Their reasoning? I'd rather buy online game gear for myself. Men finally wised up. Dropping hundreds or thousands on dinners and gifts doesn't guarantee love. So why not just buy a nice fishing kit and spend the weekend by the lake? If you skip out on that $14,000 wedding dowry, that's enough to buy a dozen PlayStations. One popular anti-female gaslighting forum now has over 500,000 members. Their code? The 3 no's: no simping, no loans for women, no being the backup boyfriend. One guy born in '95 even wrote on his dating profile, "I'll hold an umbrella for you, but I won't kneel while doing it." Can you believe this? The number of single Chinese men who choose not to marry is 24 times higher than single women. Dating platforms now have user bases that are 80% female. Offline matchmaking corners are packed with anxious women, while the men, they've vanished. So why exactly did the simp economy fall apart? At the root of it all, men have had enough of being economically exploited. For years, capitalism has treated them like walking wallets. From New Year's to Western Valentine's, Golden Week, Chinese Valentine's, Moon Festival, Christmas, and let's not forget her birthday. Every holiday started to feel like a corporate trap designed to drain their bank accounts. Gifts, movies, dinners, it's easy to blow through hundreds, even thousands of dollars in one go. Now imagine trying to keep up with that when you're earning less than 10,000 RMB a month, roughly $1,400. That's already considered high income in many parts of China. Most men don't even make that much. The truth is, the fall of the simp economy is just one part of the bigger financial crisis. Young people today are facing serious economic pressure. Companies are cutting jobs, slashing salaries, rents are sky high, prices keep rising, and many guys are still paying off car loans and mortgages. So they're reevaluating how they spend. One survey showed that 85% of men are now actively cutting down their romantic spending to prioritize basic survival. With men's wallets no longer wide open, entire industries are starting to feel the heat. First up, the movie industry. For years, the simp economy acted like a safety net for box office sales. Date nights at the movies were a must, especially for couples in that early impress me stage. But when the simps vanished, so did that built-in audience. China's total box office revenue dropped from 54.9 billion RMB in 2023, about 7.5 billion, to just 42.5 billion in 2024, nearly a 23% plunge. Next, luxury retail. Women's luxury items like designer bags, lipsticks, and perfume have taken a huge hit. A salesperson at the Louis Vuitton store in Shanghai admitted, "Last year on Valentine's Day, we had lines out the door. Back then, 70% of our buyers were men shopping for their girlfriends. Now, it's down to just 20%. During the May 20 I Love You holiday in 2025, luxury sales in China's top cities were slashed in half compared to the previous year. Third, cosmetic surgery. This industry used to thrive off men paying for their partner's enhancements. Facials, fillers, nose jobs, you name it. But in 2025, the industry hit a wall. 5 major brands sounded the alarm. Fulajai's profits were slashed in half, Imacay's quarterly net income plunged 42%, and companies like How High Bio, Marubi, and Jinbo Biotech all got stuck in the more revenue, less profit trap. Fourth, matchmaking agencies. In July 2025, data showed the number of marriage agencies in China had dropped from 12,000 in 2021 to just 3,800, a collapse rate of over 68%. One elite matchmaking agency in Beijing that charged 280,000 RMB a year, about 38,000, reported 0 clients in 2025. One frustrated matchmaker admitted, men would rather stay single than be someone's financial exit plan. Now that the simp economy is collapsing, the gold diggers are finding themselves in serious financial trouble. These are the women who treat dating like a career, living off men's wallets without ever giving back. To put it simply, once the guys stopped paying, the gravy train hit the brakes. The money dried up, and with it, so did the good times. These women who once waited for their diamond bachelor are now staring down unpaid credit card bills and maxed out debt. Some are now hoping to marry their way out of debt, chasing large dowries just to cover their bills. But in today's bleak dating market, who's really lining up to marry an older, high-maintenance, looks-fading, money-obsessed gold digger? These women are now being called out for their toxic mindset and lazy, entitled attitudes. Watch out for fire, theft, and gold diggers. That's the new saying floating around online in China. In this kind of environment, it's no surprise that more and more men are choosing to opt out completely, lying flat, disappearing from the dating scene altogether, and honestly, it's a little heartbreaking. Because beneath it all lies a deeper issue, an economy under strain, and a society where trust is slowly falling apart. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.